Mr. Wade Hampton. How's it going, LA? Or is this Hollywood? I actually don't know where I'm at right now.
It's Hollywood.
It's Hollywood? Okay. I'm visiting from Seattle. It's really good to be here. And honestly, it feels good to be here. The weather's outside been great. I guess people had some really good pandemics. I don't know, sitting on unemployment sounded great. I expect my pandemic finally getting in shape again. I know it doesn't look it, but I am very proud to announce that after quite a bit of aggressive weightlifting and careful dieting, that I am finally up to a men's small. Yeah, that's right. No more child's large for this fella. And it's strange because, I mean, according to the government, I'm a man. Right? I get drafted, sent to war. If I decline, I go to men's prison. But according to the fashion industry, I'm just a particularly hairy child. And I found this out, I went for a suit fitting recently. That's when we measured crotch chest. That was the first time I realized, like, oh, that number, I can finally go to a department store to actually get something off the rack. That's great. But it went a lot better than my first suit fitting. I think I was like 18, 19 years old, something like that. Went and got it, like, really well-tailored suit. It was just simple, all black. I felt it looked really good, so I was gonna wear it out that night. I'm walking through the living room, and my mom stops me and goes, wow, Wade, look at you. Tall, dark, not very handsome, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, my mother said that to my face! And some of you are probably sizing up one of the exact same thing that went through my head, which is, I'm not even tall. I'm only technically above average because half the world's population is malnourished. I mean, I do not donate to the Feed the Children campaigns. Are you kidding me? I don't know what Mom was thinking on that one. But Mom did come up to Seattle. We're not very close, but when we are in the same city, we will hang out. So I took her to a bar, because that's how our family does. And we're just catching up. I haven't seen her in a couple of years. Order second round. I reach over to try and finish her beer, get her caught up. And she tells me, oh, come on, wait, slow down. And so I had to remind her, like, you do realize that genetically, you're the reason I drink so much, right? And honestly, without missing a beat, she just snaps right back with, oh wait, that's okay, because raising you is the reason I drink so much. All right, touche. But also, really? Raising me? Did raising me start 5 months before I was born? Is that why I got a fucked up eye right now? Y'all probably can't see it. I have a very rare genetic defect. It's called coloboma of the iris. Essentially, my pupil is shaped like a teardrop. I call it my cat eye. It's very rare. Personally, I love it. But I found out this year that genetic defect is actually an abnormality caused by fetal alcohol syndrome. Yeah, I am not kidding you. I found that out this year. And so I had to call my mom and ask her about that. Like, really? This genetic defect? You sure you didn't mean, a genetic influence? Maybe? But I looked it up. I was trying to find the connection, and I found it's called a condition called Vitis vinifera, which is not actually a medical term. That's just the genus and species for Merlot. So I told my mom this whole bit over the phone because I'm an asshole. And her response was, oh, come on, Wade, that's not fair. Merlot, I drink Cabernets. In case you're wondering where these insecurities come from, that took several decades before I could walk into a department store and finally confidently walk into the men's section like I finally belong, that's where it comes from. And I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't think you could even misgender me. I really don't. Like, even if you went with what you might assume is the obvious, he, him pronouns, yes? My response is probably going to be, oh my God, I wish. That would be awesome. I will admit, it's not all bad being a man. I know it is Women's History Month right now. But if I'm being honest, even when we ignore all of the massive social and systemic inequalities that we face in our modern capitalist system, at the end of the day, I still will prefer being a man, if anything, physically. For instance, if I go an entire month without getting a woman pregnant, my dick does not just start bleeding in protest. It's really nice. And honestly, I do feel sorry for the ladies, truly. Not just physically what y'all go through, but financially as well. Like, I mean, your tampon budget vastly outweighs my condom budget by a long ways. Honestly, that sounds a lot more sad now that I say it out loud. But socially as well, it can be a very awkward situation. I know I got lights in my face, but I can see a lot of really uncomfortable men right now. This happens every time we want to talk about this issue, but if I were to ask, like, for instance, do you think that as a woman that whether or not sex is happening on your period should ultimately be up to you?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. So let's fast forward into a night. It's going really well. Pick a night, whichever was your favorite one. You get to the point where it's happening. And like a lady, politely remind the gentleman that it is basically the first plague of Egypt down there. Yes, Moses has touched the Nile and turned the river red. Now, at this point, I'm not saying that we should be forcing men into doing anything they're uncomfortable with, or anyone for that matter. However, if in that moment he wants to back out, should at least be allowed to call him a little bitch, right? But here's the thing, I don't know. I don't fully understand men that are unwilling to have sex while a woman's on her period. I don't get it. Honestly, guys, what do you care? She's the one who has to lick it off afterwards. You're grown right now. Please understand, I do not give a shit, okay? Do not give. I will go down on a woman while she's on her period. Does not bother me, okay? I will eat her out. I mean, just look at me. No, actually look at me. Look at my face. Dark brown hair, red beard. How do you think it got that way? I call that joke the gay wingman. We got any gay people in the audience? No, y'all about to make the hetero-flexible guy the gayest motherfucker in this room right now? No, all right, I will carry that torch. This is my flag now. Let's roll this. But I'll go ahead and translate for what I personally hear on stage and when there are gay men out there, which is when I remind everyone that I have no problem playing the downtown harmonica and do not care if it's Shark Week. And the collective groan from all the straight men in the audience. Let's go and translate that for you. Oh my God, vaginas? And you put your mouth on it? You are disgusting. But like I do appreciate the concern, I really do. But I don't know what you'd be worried about because I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? What am I gonna do? Injure myself? I'm gonna get injured, hurt myself? No, I work for a hospital. Okay, I can just go into work the next day and talk to any one of my doctors and just go walk and be like, "Hey doc, it happened again," and they'll just kind of take a look at it and just kind of pop that bad boy right back in place, and we're good to go. We're about wrapping up, but I actually do work for a hospital up in Seattle, and one day our cardiology department ran out of sympathy cards for our patients' families when they pass. This is a very real part of the field. We deal with death all the time. I probably killed someone's grandfather. Something the legal department does not want me to talk about. But I suggest that we use our leftover birthday cards instead to my medical director, which would read, "Happy birthday" from us at the cardiology department. Because we both know you're not getting any more of these cards for your mother. Thank you, everybody. My name is Wade Hampton.